When you strip everything back, the theories, the faiths, the arguments, what we really are is light pretending to be solid. Everything around you, from your hands to the stars above it, is made of atoms that are almost entirely empty space, held together by tiny pulses of electromagnetic energy. Welcome everyone to the simulation frequency. On today's episode, we're going to zoom all the way out, past quantum physics, past neuroscience, into the core of what you really are. We're going to explore why you are literally made of light and why your life is unfolding inside of a hologram of consciousness. If you could zoom all the way in, the hard edge of matter would dissolve into vibration, into photons exchanging messages inside an invisible sea. Einstein said it best: E equals mc squared. Matter is energy slowed down. Energy, when freed, becomes light. So what you call physics is simply light frozen for a moment so that consciousness can experience touch. Inside the body, that same light never stops moving. Each of your trillions of cells emits microscopic flashes, biophotons, tiny sparks that coordinate growth, repair, and rhythm. Your bloodstream is a saline river carrying charged minerals, sodium, potassium, magnesium, so the signal can flow. Water is the wiring. Electrolytes charge the carriers. Every inhale builds voltage. Every exhale grounds it. Sleep is when the whole circuit powers down, repairs, and installs new instructions. You are not just chemical. You are a living, pulsing, photonic network made of wet light. The brain takes that raw electricity and paints a world. Photons strike the retina, convert to voltage, travel through ion highways into the cortex, and somehow become color, shape, and emotion. Even when your eyes are closed, the inner theater still glows. The same pathways light up during imagination and dreams. Reality, as you experience it, is the brain's holographic light show. It's a three-dimensional projection sculpted out of electrical signals. Mystics have been saying this for thousands of years. Genesis opens with, "Let there be light." The Gospel of John calls light the essence that cannot be overcome by darkness. Kabbalah describes Or Ein Sof, the infinite light pouring into vessels. The Vedas call it Yoti, the self-luminous source. Different languages, same idea. Everything you see is condensed radiance. Now, imagine how a hologram works. A single laser beam is split into two. One half strikes the object, the other stays clean. Where the two meet, their interference pattern encodes the entire image. Shine light through that pattern later, and the full three-dimensional scene reappears. Modern physics suggests the whole universe might operate that way, a holographic projection, where the information for every particle is stored on a vast cosmic surface. Your brain does exactly the same. Interference patterns of light become a seamless, living world. You aren't inside reality. You're inside a rendered field of light information, and your perception is a laser that keeps it projected. That means you don't have to force creation. You tune it, hydrating the wire, breathe to regulate the voltage, and sleep to update the firmware. Expose yourself to sunlight in the morning. That's the master calibration pulse. Seek novelty. Every new experience is a code upload that keeps the neural circuits quick and elastic. And most of all, align with love, because love is the magnetic field that keeps all other frequencies coherent. So when someone tells you to raise your vibration, they're not wrong. They're describing a real process of electrical, emotional, and spiritual coherence. You are light, slowed into form, learning how to steer the hologram from within it. Your brain is the projector. Your consciousness is the beam. Your life the ever-changing image on the screen. So remember to hydrate, breathe, sleep, explore, and love. Because that's how you tune the simulation, frame by frame, until the light you are recognizes itself in everything it illuminates. And I would like to repeat this loop. You are not just in a universe of light. You are light, slowed down into form. Your brain is the holographic renderer. Your body is the biophoton antenna. And your consciousness is the laser illuminating the film. And to close it out, your actions, emotions, and thoughts are the interference patterns that decide which version of reality gets projected around you. So I know you are all going to continue to manifest magic and resonate on your highest frequency. If you've stayed until this far, I want to share the protocol that I've been personally using. So before you log off this reality tonight, run a quick systems check. Make sure you are hydrated. Take long drinks of mineralized alive water. You are refilling the waters that carry current through your cells. Without water, the signal crackles. With it, the simulation hums in clarity. And make sure you're getting your electrolytes and replace them daily, because they are the charge carriers. Salt, potassium, magnesium, they're the quiet minerals of conductivity. They are the translators between thought and action, between neuron and muscle. A pinch of salt, a slice of lemon, tiny alchemy that keeps your light moving cleanly. And don't forget about your breath, because it's your voltage regulator. 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out, or whichever breath exercise resonates with your body, because each inhale builds potential and each exhale releases excess charge. When the rhythm evens, your nervous system enters coherence, the Goldilocks zone, where brain waves hover between alpha and theta. It's that borderland where you're awake but dreaming, where imagination becomes the blueprint, the hypnagogic state. So while you're sleeping, when you drift into that 2 to 3 hertz delta hum, your neurons defrag and rewrite. This is the nightly download of the new code. Set an intention before you sleep. The subconscious compiler will build the version of you that matches it by morning. Pick a scene, play it for yourself, or pick other novel scenes around a scenario that you want to experience in the simulation. And let's not forget about novelty. It's the new code upload. Tomorrow, do one thing you've never done before. take a different route, start a new idea, have a strange conversation. Novelty rewrites synaptic pathways and keeps the hologram responsive. Each act of imagination is a micro patch to your simulation file. So let's summarize. Hydrate, mineralize, breathe, sleep, and imagine. Keep the current flowing. Keep the code clean, because your body is the wiring, your mind is the processor, and your imagination is the engineer. Every time you practice this, you make the hologram brighter, clearer, and more alive. You remember, the light wasn't out there. It was always you, learning how to conduct itself.